my people. Oh, now, well done again. And of course, now welcome to our Football Mede podcast by the Republicans. My name is Jovita Eke, and of course, as usual, and I know how we do them now, always bringing better Ubungilicious topic for us to shook mouth put. And of course, as usual, I get the usual suspect for Inside House talking about Nokalo Onyebuchi and of course, Emmanuel Atta. Una welcome.
Good morning, Jovita.
Today.
Good morning, Jovita.
Wow.
You are looking good.
Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are looking good. You don't be great.
You are looking good.
Say good morning. Say good morning. Like so useless.
Jovita, you are looking good.
Oh, thank you.
That's what you should say.
All right, without further ado, make we get down to business. Na International Week we did, so we know what happened the last time we say World Cup come. Arsenal then do well before the World Cup, then continue it after the World Cup till this very moment where we did. They still they top the table, but then 10 more games to go as far as it is concerned. Shade the Gunners will continue their fine form when they come back from international break, or this international break go make a huge difference onto how their title waka go take go.
Well, I feel say the Gunners they go continue their fine form. They don't top the table. They don't play a lot of people doubt. First of all, in the past they say Gunners in the top table after January, February. Now they match on the end. They see the top table and they just get 10 more games to go. And among those 10 more games to go, I feel say games against City, games against Newcastle, games against Liverpool. To me, now them go be or Chelsea go be hard game for them, and then go be the Chelsea now before I get them before. So it go be among the hardest game. But if they feel collect 3 points from City, Newcastle, and Liverpool, I feel say they are good to go. The thing they don't know say na 10 games. So if they feel collect 3 points from 6 of those 10 games, whatever the outcome of the result where City get for their own that games. If you look at the table and the gap they take, don't forget the City still got a standard game anyway because of their FA Cup engagement over the weekend. But I did see the possibility. The last time I talk about City, Arsenal winning the league, I talk say they get 80%. Now they don't even increase. Now 90%.
Wow.
The chances they increase. You understand? Now they don't come up for Europa engagement, Sporting Lisbon not come on them. So they waiting that they focus on the local
fast now.
Type table. No, they rush me. I beg. I take my time explain so people they listen to.
You don't take that for like 1 minute. Let's play finish. So, summarize.
I just feel say this possibly 90% chance of Arsenal time after 19 years.
All right, then describe according to Mikel Arteta and of course Saka. I watched in post-match interview. He talk about Arsenal's next games. They describe them as 10 finals. You feel say which team you feel say go really give them problem, or you feel say true now 10 finals with this?
True. 10 huge finals. These 10 games get a lot to play for Arsenal future. It is very easy to see teams with Wahala. We Arsenal go face Wahala. Liverpool away. No matter the kind of form where Liverpool did, Anfield.
True.
So if Arsenal go fit beat that mental battle, these are the key finals. Away Liverpool, City away too, and also Newcastle. It is very easy to see. These kind of games, they'll then go hard. But these are the 3 games. But I want make Arsenal focus on getting or give them. But they go to say, now this game, they're very, very important. It's easy. It's better to beat the small teams and get plenty points and leave the big teams away. So I know Arteta, they go they focus. You know they look Liverpool, no they look Man City, look others. See games, Leeds, West Ham, Southampton, where Arsenal drop point and get away from home. These are the big games. So it's possible like win first. So they take over this other game. So this is not very 10 huge games for Arsenal. I won't say nothing. I will say everybody they expect Arsenal. They go forward January, February, March. When they go towards the end of the season, who say they no go fit one? When you see how these Arsenal boys they play and they don't get anything to lose, that to go there, put their hearts and their soul and win the league.
Before I come out for that Arsenal matter, the return of Gabriel Jesus.
Fantastic.
Waiting this one go do. Because in no day there after the World Cup, he get wunjo for World Cup, then come back, everybody feels say, oh, as this guy get wunjo, it's all over for Arsenal. But that small boy with the goal, Eddie Nketiah, step up and we see what he do before himself can't get wunjo.
Yes.
Now Gabriel Jesus don't come back. Waiting, which role you feel saying get to play for this their title push in 19 years?
The coming of our Lord and personal Savior, he gets Jesus for his name. So I think everything Arsenal is spiritual. Jesus did here. But Jesus offers something more. Don't forget, Jesus too now part of the Arsenal leaders. Odegaard, Granit Xhaka, Jesus, all of them did there. Don't even captain Arsenal this season for a man we just come. So you know, say in the offer that, and also Abiye say in we need to travel with the Arsenal squad, even when they injured, to give them that moral support as person, and also in quality. Arsenal go play against these small teams. These small teams are be defend. The good quality of Jesus be say in sabi create spaces, which is skills. Is very, very skillful. So you need Jesus against especially Forest, Wolves, Southampton team. Oh, come back 10 many defense. So you go for use those in small kills, create space. It is very, very crucial. If this guy know the score, in the assist, in the definition of team players, can play from the right, play from the left, play from the also play behind striker too. So in they very, very flexible. This is a very, very big win for Arsenal. And I'm really saying go up Arsenal do the job because him also sabi win. He win title of Manchester City, so he get winning mentality. He sabi how this last battle today be, and let's say it will be, and I believe that's not going to win the league.
Bukayo Saka, a lot of people talk say this guy.
Why not about Saka? You don't think about Saka?
A lot of people don't talk about Saka. Say he be like player will be say go soon burn out. He don't play for the Euros. We see how he take play regular for the English national team, regular for Arsenal, and the day key to their goals, their waka this season. But then the fear of burnout. Saka, how important Saka did to this team?
Very, very important. You know, feel right Arsenal success this season where you know go put Saka name inside. That is how important Saka did to Arsenal and all the teams, the Three Lions and even the Arsenal we don't play for. But over the years, Bukayo Saka don't build in confidence level in contribution to in teams.
They ask you one question, 90 days. What you go burn out or not? Go direct to question. How in burn out go take be? You know what
teams when they play when they go play teams like when they go do home against teams like Brighton and away to teams like this giant killers Forest. You understand? I feel say Saka go play a huge role. A good thing be say he no go burn out again because right now they're not coming for the intercontinental engagement where they get. That is Europa. Now they go focus all their
this week, a key member of the English team.
It no matter age on inside. Now the good thing be that. And they do bad thing. Listen, they do bad thing. In they very, 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 very important to Arsenal. And secondly, I know Siam. Just 10 games to go, which is you know the FA Cup again. I need to do the how they call them Europa Cup or whatever. So I don't really see them. The only thing where go distract from Arsenal engagement by the international break.
And the international break,
England get easy
briefly,
fixtures.
Saka.
See, Saka can never suffer from burnout because the more you play as a young player, the more experience you. I'll give you a good example. Kylian Mbappe, before he reached the age of 18, he don't play close to 150 games for Monaco. Messi the same thing. These guys they play game from a very, very young age. They are well protected. I said I will talk one thing. See, as a good footballer, you need to be able to play in 3 days.
Guys, these are different leagues now. These are the fresh league one.
Remember, Saka.
Not the same ball.
Not the same ball, but English league very fast.
How many games were Rooney play when young?
Not the same standard.
Wait.
So all these players, you need to play as a young boy.
Fresh league
I know where Rooney for you now. You didn't play your bad league. Where will Rooney play?
Okay, where Rooney play? Where Ronaldo play as a young boy? At 37, Rooney don't fight to play game. Ronaldo not be humble.
Because see, Emmanuel, you cannot compare Rooney and their lifestyle is different. Lifestyles matter as a footballer.
I know first call lifestyle.
Rooney they drink.
Do bad thing when they do.
I would be Rashford. That's what they play for Manchester United. I was Rashford. That was 17 regular Manchester United.
Yes.
The
when
watch
he
now.
made his debut.
Saka go dey play ball. Saka go dey play ball. Saka in future. Saka go dey.
How old was Fabregas?
Saka go dey in 2-3 years ahead. You understand? Rashford go score because of their lifestyle. Lifestyle matter. You know the discipline.
Lifestyle be a shower. How old was Fabregas? How old was Saka when they play regular for Arsenal?
Alright, make we work out.
16.
My people now don't see Saka don't cause quarrel. Make sure say you drop your own onto this Saka matter. 10 games to go. We talk about Gabriel Jesus. We talk about Saka. We talk about fear of burnout. So make you shoot and put for that one as well. And of course, make you let us know if Saka, because of this fear now, whether the guy go suffer burnout.
Which burnout?
Get out burnout because the guy they drink water. I need to do battle where Bushi they do.
Which battle?
Did you not know football psychology? You need to do battle to learn. Man, give me an example. Say sorry. You know Tyson Fury, boxer. When talks before he go doing boxing, say he masturbate like 16 times. The more you
masturbate,
listen.
condemn masturbation.
You need to leave this thing to be seen.
See, look at the word you are using.
There's a difference.
Ronaldo will say, Ronaldo throw money to sex. You get sex to money.
They ask Ronaldo getting woman for house. Ronaldo, but they take alcohol.
All right. Mona, calm down. But I just want to put one thing in the board. The fact we say some of these footballers, their lifestyles they different, and lifestyle for football matter well.
Discipline.
For Ronaldo, they very disciplined. No, they drink. They smoke.
Pierce the body.
And for the man that they call Wayne Rooney, na champion for drink. If not that one, but anyway,
Jack Grealish, the shark, also the drink.
They look how long Jack Grealish go last. If Jack Grealish play reach 35, he's strong.
If Jack Grealish play reach 34, 35 no more, I go naked do podcast.
All right, from that one, make we waka go France this time around. Make we touch light on the one where concern the France captaincy. A lot of wahala, a lot of gbege news, a lot of beef done there on ground because of waiting. They don't make Kylian Mbappe the new captain of France. The likes of Hugo Lloris don't retire. The likes of Varane don't retire from the national team. Now, everybody they expect say amongst all these players, the man we're making debut for 2014, talking about Antoine Griezmann, a lot believe say now the man, at least one of those where they're supposed to consider for that role. But then Didier Deschamps surprised everybody when he gave her to the young boy, Kylian Mbappe. Now, France do the right thing. I mean, they just won't bring kata inside that team.
I feel say France won't bring kata into that team because the truth is that they're not supposed to give Mbappe. And if you look at it, maybe the guy, Didier Deschamps, the national team coach, they consider long-term captaincy. Say, okay, this one, the young 23, 24 years old
24,
boy, you
32.
Understand? And 32. And the truth is that if you talk about leadership quality, person where you go, they calm. Even on the pitch of play, I really never see him. I don't watch them play for Atletico Madrid. I don't watch them play for Barcelona. I don't see them play for French national team. I never see Antoine Griezmann as that kind of player where they hardly get into referee bad book or FA issue or something. So I feel say if you give captaincy to a team like Les Blues, you go consider those hidden qualities. Say, okay, this now one we get. This now if he talk, if you go listen to him, and he's 32. Even if he's going to serve the national team for 2 or 3 years, I think he deserve him. I feel say he deserve him. And my opinion on the talk. Now wait, let me ask. My name na Emmanuel. I no be Laba, no be Bushi. My name na Emmanuel. I'm so I feel so. Giving to Kylian Mbappe, 24 years old, one of the best footballers in the world. There's sense of arrogance or arrogancy for that boy.
Why do the arrogance?
Like 2 years ago, I mean a year ago, where they give us some kind of benefit as PSG player, at the same shoulder. So you can't give that kind of player captain. How you go take lead other players? That same squad go still get other players.
Because they get players like Kimpembe.
You understand?
What they there?
They get you also be now
they get players like long. All right, Buchi. Now you feel say the power, or maybe because him now homeboy, now one of the best players for world. They play for house there, and again the power will be say he weld for inside PSG. You feel say that the same extension don't reach the football federation for inside France now. Now may they carry this thing give him.
See, in every way possible, Kylian Mbappe deserves to be the captain of France. And why would they vex? Vex or what? This guy don't be the captain of France when he was 17, 16. Calling France to win the biggest trophies in the world. On the pitch and off the pitch. This guy will be saying they're very, very willing to do a lot of things. Go answer one question. How old was Messi when they gave Messi captain? Or Argentina? How old be Ronaldo when they give Ronaldo captain for Portugal?
Those ones get leadership quality.
Let me calm down, let me talk.
I don't understand. Those ones get leadership quality.
Let me talk.
He's a bull leader.
When you think about leadership, but I know, please don't stop me. You don't have sense. So when you think about leadership qualities, you think about consistency. Mbappe, 24 years old, go stay for that squad for the next 10, 15 years. Griezmann is good, But Griezmann na player like they mind in business on the pitch. As a captain, you need a captain go there everywhere. A captain need to be loud. A captain need to take responsibility. Griezmann never do. They show me they give Griezmann captain because Griezmann don't did the team for a long time, not because of saying deserve him. Say yeah, captain, and the team. Since in the team, that's what they give captain.
Mbappe, he said captain need to be loud. Is Messi loud?
And also remember,
is Messi loud?
Messi might not be
Messi
loud.
Is not loud.
Messi quality.
Messi footballing quality.
When you see Messi,
the captain,
no, this guy,
the captain badge. We're talking about a player who command.
When you see Messi,
when
you see Messi for the Argentine squad and Messi,
he's a totally different.
He's an animal for Argentina.
Totally different. Just like Pogba,
even for club side, we are talking about team who have the qualities of leading.
Mbappe is always leader. So
you understand? I'm talking about it. Now Mbappe scores. Is a ball winner. I want to win everything. We see he exploits for the World Cup. You understand?
The French team is built around Kylian Mbappe, whether we like him or not, for the past 6-7 years around them. So what's best? Give the guy that the team is built around the captain. Not what he wants. It's not PSG. Now the coach give him the captaincy handbard, and they come up there in charge of France for how many years? We won like 2 big games. So if they come say, I won't give up my captain, who is the man that have to argue?
So the way they on ground now say after Griezmann, because of this thing will happen now, they consider international retirement.
It's important now. What do you want to again?
Is it not important to France?
It's not. That is why you need to ask people that have sense. How can we say Antoine Griezmann don't
finish? What can he do?
A player who played in the last World Cup in Russia, finals and scored a goal, won the World Cup, was instrumental, very, very instrumental for French winning the World Cup. We see in contribution of Atletico Madrid. We see Abba, he got us because he's 32. Abba, calm down now. And then you said,
man, get out.
Because somebody gets sense here. We're talking about captain. We're not talking about best player. Most times the best players. Most times best players are not always the
but
captain.
Does this show?
He be deputy captain in case you don't know. Marquinhos, Kipepe, and him. So what are you saying?
But does this show say they kind of like, if you say kind of like partial day?
It's not partiality because he don't pay dues.
Partial day.
No, let's be clear.
Griezmann 117 goals, 42 goals.
Let's be clear on this.
42 goals because he not playing dues. Is it because you scored 2 goals in finals of 2020 World Cup and hat-trick for the last World Cup finals?
Not be the French Association give Mbappe captain. The coach go watching press conference. They can talk. Now me give him captain. The coach made that decision.
And you felt there was no outside
influence.
Jovita.
People they live from a young age. Are you kidding me?
60% stand out. Because it's the national team.
Must it be auto lead?
Whatever he says,
must it be
the federation is him. You understand? So what
in Africa, you must be old.
That's what we do.
In Africa, yeah, if you never old, you don't feel it.
Be so. President, get old. Let's not give this guy everything.
You get sense. Why don't be president?
You give me like 20 years to be old man now. So this guy don't old.
You don't respect me. You
don't respect my opinion.
Mbappe go be a captain for nationality because he's got 5 goals for 2 finals.
Go France. If you don't play for enter play, go collect them for France.
All right, so be smarting who gets more leadership quality, Mbappe or Griezmann? Because Griezmann feels say they rob him to give Mbappe that captaincy. All right, we could go to the next yarn, and this time around got to do with waiting happened between Man United and of course Fulham for the semi-final of the FA Cup last weekend. Even though saying last weekend it happened, we still get charges where we said the FA don't formally now charge Mitrovic for this one. But a lot of people they call for 10-match ban for this young bros. Say they must give a 10-match ban. They must give a 10-match ban because of waiting happened, the shoving of the referee Chris Kavanagh. But then if they say 10-match ban and all that one, already they don't charge them for violent and improper conduct. Now, as far as they concerned, you feel say this because they say they go still charge them. They don't formally charge them, but they never give them the ban. But a lot, the way things take they go, they feel give them pass 3-match ban.
15.
Exactly.
15 is better.
Now, few weeks back, Bruno Fernandes did the same thing against Liverpool. And that's the way he do against Liverpool. He pushed linesman, nobody penalize him. Nobody give him card, nobody charge him. FA do I like say they no see him. VAR do I like say they no see him. But this guy now do him. This punishment, which punishment you feel say they go give am where you go feel say they too harsh?
15.
Well, I feel say they know the to me, they know the unfair. They know the fair on Mitrovic. You understand? So they just use Mitrovic as a scapegoat to within Bruno Fernandes do against Liverpool, because if they sanctioned Bruno Fernandes for the game against Liverpool, where picture the show right here when they push the last man. So anything they do to this, they give a 100-match ban, we'll not go fail them again. But we just feel see maybe they know they fair on Mitrovic, because I watched that game for the FA Cup game against Man United, where they lead 1-0. We know the outcome of the result, 3-1 Man United win and all that. So 3 red card in 3 minutes and all that. So I feel they know they fair on them. FA na human and VAR
association.
You understand? FA na human where form association. VAR VAR na machine where human being the control. So mistakes they bound to happen, and they don't do them. But I no expect say they will give a pass 3-match ban. You know go reach 50, because if they give a 15, you don't pass. You go enter next season, because now like less than 10 games. I mean 10 games that remain for the season. Yeah. So if you give them 15, madam, say you go miss the rest 10 games for this season, then the first 5 games for next season. So you go to the very, very harsh, and you go the debatable. Fulham go protest, Fulham supporters go right, and they go dig history back and see Bruno Fernandes against Liverpool. Una do like una no see am. Abi camera no dey the stadium. Abi if una no see am, what if una sanction against am? Even you look at the guy no get. So na my own opinion be that.
Buchi, lots of controversies concerning referees this season. Since the beginning of this season, we don't see where they rob Arsenal. We don't see the game. I think Southampton against Man United too. We see wetin happen for that one. So take some referees use their hand resign, like with Lee Mason come out for VAR, John Brook. They even demote him at a point. Later bring her come back. A lot of controversies, especially as it concerning refereeing for England. Wetin dem fit do to at least they get some things right, so that they're not going to rob Peter to repay Paul.
Sexy, I tell you, the English Premier League is built on controversies. The English Premier League is not the best league in the world. It's the most controversial league in the world. What controversies they bring? They bring attention.
True.
So Qatar, they think, say, the FA, they want to tell the refs, make them do all this mistake by force. Because if they make all these big calls, they'll get your attention. And the more attention you get, the more money you make.
True.
So I don't see plenty mistakes by this referee. Look at this is not normal. This is intentional. And I talk you see, when VAR will come, they go scatter VAR because they still want the attention. So this kind of thing, they surprise me again for this one. But the difference be say, we go feel hold these referees accountable. At that time, we go use them say, now human error. Referee no see replay. But now, you they go see the replay. And you still make wrong decisions. It's very annoying. So the Premier League is built that way, and nothing will fit change. That now, when they don't bring all the controversial moments, we don't know what to talk about. The last time they said their league goes with these controversial moments, but now they don't know what to do. But apart from that too, this shove where Bruno shoved the referee again. Now another example of referee responsibility, because referees see them, they don't do anything about them. But they see this one, it's something about this one. We don't see them, we don't see penalties when they go give. For this match, you don't give them. The other match, the same thing, you go give them. So the consistency is seriously lacking. Different referees get their own interpretation of VAR. So it's a boss man, because VAR don't affect everything on England. Every team, you don't do them bad, you don't do them good, but you don't do most bad. So that's what it be. So it's fucking crazy. Mitrovic, I like this guy, but was shoving the referee. You don't get a card already. I know I'm gonna get 15 games banned. 15 games banned. And again, all those red cards, they deserve. William touch the hand, use the hand to touch the ball. Red card. But if you never go meet the referee, tell the referee, fuck you. Red card. Even Makosiba, they want to talk to them, make them use style, make them use their heart if they want punishment to then go use them, do typical example. I believe that game ban go reach like 10. It's out of the season for me. Like only 10 games, man. Is out.
Okay, guys, for you this season, which team don't enjoy referee?
Manchester United.
Man City.
Manchester United. There's no
Man City.
Manchester United.
Man City.
The FA
Man City.
See the tax of Sir Alex Ferguson is still on Manchester United.
Manchester, dear.
This Manchester United. There's no people don't know about Arsenal. The VR don't make Arsenal lose 2 big games.
Yeah.
First one against Man United goal, no count, game change. Second one against Brentford, they can't apologize. Do not apologize after 3 times. Southampton, when they cause us the penalties. Even the match Arsenal win against Bournemouth, Arsenal get like 3 penalties, no give Arsenal. They won't confirm as that referee say, oh, na boy, this and a penalty with that too. So they don't punish Arsenal die. But Manchester United, oh, VR is for them. Don't worry. It's them.
And the man where did the helm of affairs now, Howard Webb. Let me the referee.
Former FIFA #1 referee. Now he officially the World Cup for 2010 World Cup finals.
He left, went to the US, spent like 5 years with that German girlfriend. Then now he don't come back to the Premier League. It be like they don't marry.
Yes. That's more fine, you
know? They married 2021.
2021 or so. So they come back, they can't give her the refereeing work. Now he be the head of referee since waiting be name come out. Waiting be that other guy name. So
talk about team, man. He's the best referee. Now he officially the World Cup. Netherlands, Spain, 2010 World Cup.
For you as well, you feel say they don't rob your team this season. Make you let us know that team or the teams on feel say don't benefit most from the favor of referee this season for inside England. Now here we go to us on top the podcast. Una do well, una do. May God bless una. And don't forget to subscribe. We day on top YouTube, Football Republic NG. We day on top all social media platforms. Go there, subscribe, like, share. Baba, God bless you now. Do.
Football Republic.